Good evening. My name is Andy Lopez Bornett. A look at your day planner tomorrow if you are in Santa Maria. By 11 o'clock, we're expecting to see mostly clear skies with that high to be about 67 degrees. As we head into our afternoon, it's going to warm up slightly. I do think we're going to reach 70 degrees in some areas of Santa Maria. And then into our evening, we're going to see that marine layer start to roll in about that 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock hour tomorrow night. Now, as for tonight into our Friday morning, a look at your future track fog. We are going to see that fog roll in at this hour, and then by 10 o'clock tonight we're going to see it be pretty dense, especially if you are in that Santa Maria and Lompoc area. A marine layer is also going to be pretty dense in Santa Barbara County as well, so you want to make sure if you are headed out the door at that time to keep your low beam lights on, especially for your morning commute. Now, about 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, we're going to see some of that fog really roll in for the region, especially again if you are in that Santa Maria and Lompoc area, and that fog is also going to be the factor for Ventura County as well. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to see that fog start to clear up as we head into midday. Some areas that fog will linger, especially for those beach communities in Santa Barbara County especially, and Ventura County. So by afternoon, I do think we're going to see some partly cloudy skies for those beach communities, but for the inland and interior areas, we're going to start to see some very nice clearing for our Friday afternoon. Now, this is all because we're seeing an upper level low in the Pacific Northwest. It is starting to move east for our Thursday. As we head into Friday and it continues to move even more east, we're going to see those temperatures warm a couple degrees, especially depending on your microclimate. And we're still going to see an increase in onshore flow, so those temperatures are going to be below average for this time of year. But as we head into Saturday, we're going to see another upper level low start to make its way into the Pacific Northwest. This is going to be a cold low pressure system, and that's going to allow that onshore flow to really increase and bring some cooler conditions for our weekend, and even a very small chance of some rainfall. We're looking at about 20% on our Sunday and 30% on our Monday, depending on your microclimate. Start making those weekend plans because we're starting to see some very nice temperatures. Now, this time last week we were preparing for some extreme heat. This week we're preparing for those fall-like temperatures, so we're looking at the 70s and even partially in the 60s for our weekend this weekend. But a look at your future track forecast for tomorrow in Santa Barbara, the high is going to be about 73 degrees, and we are expecting to see that those wind speeds to return, but they're going to be a lot lighter. So we're looking at about 10 to 50 mile per hour wind speeds. Along the Gaviota Coast, overnight, those wind speeds are going to be pretty high. We're looking at about 30 miles per hour, but it does calm pretty quickly as we head into our Friday afternoon. Now, as for Morro Bay, 65 degrees, but as you head more inland in San Luis Obispo, that high for tomorrow will be about 79 degrees. As for Ventura County, you can expect that high to be about 73. That marine layer, as I mentioned, will linger for those beach communities, but then once it clears, we're going to remain in the 70s for Ventura County. That's a look at your forecast.